Welcome back, everyone. I'm outside today to discuss one of my favorite garden shrubs, the Haskap. It's a wild edible and it's become very popular now in North America. The Haskap is a shrub that can get 4 to 8 feet tall and wide and produces these beautiful blue berries that you can see here. It starts producing them end of May, beginning of June here in zone 3. These are hardy up to zone 2. They are what we call a superberry. They are really high in antioxidants, anthocyanins, and have a great taste. They're tart, a mixture between like a raspberry, a grape, a blueberry, a bit of blackberry in there too, and a little bit of an elderberry taste. So they're wonderful for the early spring pollinators, and I've got 6 of these shrubs. This year, the berry production was prolific. So it's a honeysuckle, and as you can see, the little blueberries are all throughout. I can hear the robins in the background because the birds love to come in here and eat them as well. I have a few different varieties, and this one happens to produce a very, very large berry. You can eat them right off the shrub. See if Royce wants to eat one. They are okay for dogs to eat. What do you think? Pretty good? How many paws up? Another nice thing about the Haskaps are that they aren't prone to too many diseases. I did lose one shrub to fungal disease, but I saved the rest of them. I just used a bit of a fungicide that year. I think it was a really wet year, and that's what the plants succumbed to. And recently I harvested 2 pounds of them. Today we're gonna make some jam. Let's head inside and do that. So here I have washed and drained 6 cups of Haskaps. And to that I'm gonna add 4.5 cups of white sugar. Then we're going to sort of mix this together and cook it over medium-high heat. The sugar is going to cause the juices to kind of come out of these berries. And it's going to turn into jam. It'll be magic. So just a few minutes in, you can see it's already getting really liquidy. You want to make sure you stir this constantly. You don't want stuff burning to the bottom of this pan, so use a wooden spoon, or I've got a silicone spatula here. You can see it's really looking good now, and I have my candy thermometer out, and we're looking for it to get up to about 220 Fahrenheit, so it's at the gelling phase. That would take about maybe 20 minutes or so, 25, but just use your thermometer as the gauge. You can see the bubbles have changed, so we're going to do my little gel test on a frozen cold plate in the freezer. If we put a little bit of the jam on there, it should gel. A little bit of it on there. You start to see it start. Oh, it's getting there. Just gonna put it in the freezer for 2 seconds and see what it does. And you see how it crinkles up like that? We are good to go. And I've got my hot sterilized jam jars. We're just gonna pour it in there, leaving a 1/4 inch of headspace at the top. Well, now the jam's all set. Let's make some toast. There's a really nice texture to it. As you can see there, nice and thick. It spreads beautifully. Doesn't that look delicious? Well, thanks so much for watching and learning all about Haskap berries. This is your cue to start them now. Bushes that I have are about 4 years old, and I really wish I had put more than 6. It's the hottest trend, I think, in some of the berry farming nowadays, and you won't regret it. Have a great week as always. See you in the next video.